We talked about a lot of Liverpool players who are not up to speed. Talk to me about a player you were really impressed with in this game, mate.
Well, for Brentford, mate, well, I mean, my underappreciated performer this weekend is a player I think we've talked about.
Yeah, we've mentioned him a couple of times before, I think.
Michael Kayode.
Yeah.
We've talked about his long throw-ins. He's 21 years of age, Italian defender. They got him on loan from Fiorentina. Yeah. He went from loan to permanent. But it's not just that for him, for me, and watching in this game and other games. It's his energy, Rob, and his dribbling and his kind of speed and his enthusiasm. He'll overlap. He'll run inside and dribble. He'll dribble. He's good at dribble and dribble and dribble. He can through ball. He's good defensively because he's so quick. He's big. He's powerful. He's 21 years of age. I just think he's underappreciated. One to watch because of his age and what he's doing now in many assets of the game. You know, we could have talked about the manager Keith Andrews that was doubted. We both talked about him as well, and because of the expectation with Keith Andrews, it's his first job, but he's never been a head coach. He's always, he was a set piece coach before, so the expectation wasn't great for him. But to beat Man United and Liverpool in the last couple of weeks, Rob, 2 or 3 weeks, is pretty stunning, and to pull off. He's gone back to basics a little bit with Brentford, Rob. Yeah. It's physical, it's long balls, it's set pieces, it's strong. I felt like they lost a lot of good things, of course, in the summer. But as you said before, the recruitment's good at this club. They got a lot of good players in many areas. But Kayode, I wanted to give him a special mention, underappreciated, and just one to watch for people because, gosh, he's quite the player.
Yeah, and I think, Rob, they're the kind of team that once they get possession, a little bit like maybe Forest used to do last season, if you defend well and have your structure. Dam's got some player, by the way, man.
Great little player.
The ball he's played through for Shorter for the I think it's a beautiful balls, through the centre back. I also want to mention that this kid up front, Igor Thiago. 24 years of age, Brazilian, struggled with was out with knee injuries. Yeah. I think it's 6 Premier League goals now, mate. I think that's him. Or, you know what I mean? You've lost Wisser, you've lost Mbermo. It's a couple of seasons before that you lost Tony. You lose a manager, yet still at the top end of the pitch, they got a guy who
because they keep getting good recruitment, Rob. They keep buying good players. You get a habit of buying good players, you're going to be all right.
But fair play to them and to Keith Andrews. It's a good point with Keith Andrews. And a couple of things I've loved. I've loved the hug with Igor Thiago last week against West Ham, I think, when he scored. And he'd been out with a lot of time with injury. And Keith had spent some time with him when he was set-piece coach then. And he said, we built up a relationship. And I just thought that the spirit with the team yesterday, getting that win, Liverpool coming back into the game and then winning it 3-2. I just thought that fair play to this guy because there wasn't many people saying, there's a lot of thought around this time. They'd probably be struggling. They might have to get rid of him and get somebody more experienced in. But this football club know what they're doing. This football club ownership know what, in terms of recruitment, in terms of the right people. I was hearing all the things that coming out of the football club that he's way more than a set-piece coach. They look at him. He's got a lot of respect. He has a good say with Thomas Frank and... no, they're in good hands, mate. They'll be absolutely fine.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.